Mr. T Poker Vlog number 2. Unsure if you watched the first vlog or if you liked it or not. Let me know in the comments. Just to let you know that we played yesterday. It was Sunday. They had special promotions, hourly drawings for like one seat for $500. We didn't win $500 in a seat drawing, but we did play for what we said we were going to play at least 5 hours. So we did meet that. We didn't go broke. Money and tendencies where I was kind of lacking due to one, fatigue, or not being focused at certain points of the day, which turned out me losing most of my stack after building it from $300 to almost $900. So we'll get into that. We started the day pretty good. We were getting big pairs, hitting cards. Deck was basically hitting us in the face. Anything we needed, we hit. People were paying us off light. So we were playing the table dynamics until, players come in and out. The table dynamics change, and we ran our stack from 300 to about 50 or so. And we call that upstuck because I couldn't get any more, I couldn't get any less, and I couldn't. At some point, I ran like pretty poor. Made an aggressive play against a short stack where he had about $105 effective. That started it off where I 3-bet ace king to put them all in to weed out the field, and I was up against pocket tens. Pocket tens hold for a 200. It was approximately a $200 pot because there was two $15 dead money calls that were in the middle. And then I'm driving in traffic, so I'm being careful, so in case you guys think I'm not paying attention. And then we kind of sit back, just try to play it through. We get into a situation where old man, this is when the dynamics really changed on the table, because this old man started putting a target on everyone, and he started calling people names with this Asian lady where he called her the B word. And then he tried to make up the excuse, oh, we're all friends here, which no one liked. So we wanted him at the table did, so that we could basically crack him. He did lose his first $200 buy-in, and he rebought for another $200, in which we get it in 4 ways. I had the implied second nuts at the time, and I was being super aggressive with a gut shot straight draw, flush draw combo, and but I didn't have a pair. Pretty risky, but there wasn't that much money to basically get me to fold that hand, especially with the action where he bet something like 35 and 2 callers, 2 flat callers, which puts possible another straight draw, maybe just a pair unknowingly, and maybe just a flush draw. Could be drawing dead, not really, because we had a gut shot straight draw with it, and everyone was only about it was only about $230 effective biggest stack on the 4-way all-in. But we ended up getting it all in 4 ways, and we break out. No straight, no flush, for about a $600 pot, which kind of sucked, right? So we lose that pot. This lady mucked her hand, but then she retrieved it, showing a pair because it was a side pot for about $150, and she had a pair in the river going for a 9-high flush draw, no straight draw. So just a dead flush draw. She was basically drawing dead to any pair that wasn't a club, and she hit a 7. I mean, who knew, right? Who would have thought that? So we'd lose the side pot, we'd lose the main pot, and we're on a downhill roller coaster. We did fold a lot of hands for a good hour. New player sits down. He seemed like a very experienced player, so we were pretty careful. But we ended up flopping a set, and he flops a flush draw. We checked the flop to kind of induce, a bet from a recreational player who has been betting his draws, but he ends up checking back. Turn comes, the board was 6, 3, 4, and he's got a gut shot to a flush, gut shot to a straight, and he had a flush draw with hearts because there was 2 hearts on the board. Comes the 10 of diamonds on the turn. We finally betted a little bit, and he calls. The river, we make a pot size bet where we make a half pot size bet with 80 approximately, and he asks why so small, and then raises it to about 255. We're thinking about folding here because backdoor diamonds come in. 9 hits, so it's 6, 9, 10, 4, 3 is how the board reads with 3 diamonds. Hearts miss, but the backdoor diamonds come in. We think he might have that. Typically, in a 1-2 limit game, if someone raises you on the river like that, it's typically because they have it. And that was my instinct, my thought immediately. I should have folded. I've been to calling station lately. Game's not big enough. I'm going to call and try to catch a 2-pair bluff. Maybe. He doesn't have much 2 pairs in there that he can race with, except like 10-9, 6-10, which we should have thought about. Or he caught a bigger set. Bottom. Turned out well for us after we make the call. He shows 7-8 for a straight, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He backdoored it, and we're down. We lose a lot of pots until an Asian man sits down, who's been playing pretty tight. He finally gets a good hand. Plus the old man who's been talking a lot of trash, talks a lot on tilt. The old man has pocket queens. The Asian man had ace-king suited, where the ace-king suited pushes the action all the way, like heavy. It's pretty strong, as if he had aces or kings, or he smashed a jack-high flop, hits an ace on the river against pocket queens, and then the old man berates him for the next hour or so until the Asian man leaves. Shout out to Starbucks. Gotta have my coffee in the morning here. It's just a triple espresso with white chocolate syrup sauce. They call it a sauce in the section. So I run on coffees in the morning. I don't know how you guys run. I get my smoothies or my snacks later. Then I do like 1 big meal in a day. And then I do a small meal. So that's kind of my diet these days, because I feel a little overweight. So going back into it, this old man is complaining. He's on tilt. He starts raising in a 1-2 game, $25, $30, $35 pre-flop every hand. We take advantage of that by we get our stack down to about $130. Old man starts doing this. We wait until he gets a really good hand, and we start shoving on him. So we're picking up $30 dead money because he's folding unless he has a really good hand. We think if he has an ace, he's gonna call us. In which one hand he did fold one ace pre-flop. He said he didn't have a kicker. That sorts of things, and we built our stack back up overall to about $480. We profit 180. We wait for the last drawing on the hourly. We didn't get it. That could have made our day and turned it around. Even if we had one drawing throughout the day, I would have been happy and called it a day overall. And we go home. right? We go home plus 180. We're minus 120 for the week. We're plus 180 yesterday, so we're plus 60 on the 5 days of play. 4 days of play, or something like that. 4 days. So we're plus $60 overall. So we're doing pretty well. We're playing better. Yesterday I felt better. I was more relaxed. I was in the zone. My reads were there. They were so there that I called for information off of one hand. Didn't cost me much, just enough to where I outplayed the guy in a different hand, and it worked out because it was a bigger pot. So it's all about balance, being able to get even, get ahead a little, and kind of move on. So, you know, Joe Rogan said this, right? Or actually Dana White said this. You walk into a casino with $500 and you win $500, leave, right? Because you're not going to win $1 million, not going to win a couple thousand that easily. It's already hard enough to win $100 in a casino off of 500. That's a 20% profit gain. So if I walk in there with 300 and I walk out with 180, that's a really good gain. So we're going to take that. So we're going to try to do that again today. We're going to buy in for 300, get it to about 450, 500, and call it a day, right? Because we got to pay for gas. It could be lunch money, food, things like that. $150 a day is a really good work day, especially when it's not a full 8-hour day. That's the reason why this is so important, is because in a 1-3 game, don't grind all day unless you're really, really tight. I don't know, earning rewards at a casino or something like that. I mean, most poker don't have that. But on drawing days, be patient. They're not going to get aggressive. If there is someone getting aggressive, let them be aggressive. Let them win the $2. Let them make them happy so they win a couple pots, because they're going to make a mistake. In a 1-2, 1-3 game, there's always people who make mistakes. It's all because they're not that good. It's the reason why they stay at 1-2, play at local casinos. Everybody knows everybody. They're regulars there. I pounce on that because I really am not there to make friends. I'm there to make money. At the end of the day, yes, it's great to know your name. It's nice to meet you. But if you see me at the casino and we're sitting at the same table, I'm going after your stack, no matter how much money you have. This is the caveat with it all. Is people talk about they're millionaires there. They don't care about 1-2, whatever. I don't care how much you have in your bank account. Whatever you have on your table that I can take from you is what I'm going after. And if you make that mistake, I will try to capitalize on it, and I will try to take that money. And I will thank you for giving me that money, because you play so bad, and unless I get unlucky, I'm going to win. That's just my attitude when I sit down at the poker table. Other people find it differently. They might be against that, but I really don't care. So appreciate you guys for watching. Stay tuned. Vlog number 3. Hopefully we can take it to maybe like Texas Card House or a place I can film some hands and get you guys some shot actions for the shorts, reels, and things like that. Stay tuned. I got more for you. Thank you.